There's nothing worse than an experience, right? That you're hoping that it's a 5-star, really classy type experience, and you get a 3-star, 4-star, 2-star, 1-star, 2-star. We know that that's no good. And what I want to talk about today is this concept of over delivering as a leader. And the one question you need to ask so that you over deliver. That's your job, right? Leadership is service. And I don't know what it is, but sometimes leaders, they're too fixed on doing just enough, right? Maybe that has to do with fear of failure. Maybe that has to do with, hey, if I over deliver in this moment, then I got to do it again. And that's going to be exhausting. How am I going to come up with incredible creative ideas? And how do I create value consistently over the breadth of one school year, which is an epic beast? How do I do that consistently, right? So over delivering, that's what we're talking about. But it's really important that you consider it as a leader. And I want to challenge you, right? And go ahead, put questions in the chat or comments that really gives me energy. But anyways, I want to know where you get stuck when it comes to over delivering and that kind of thing. So here's the one question you need to ask. There's one question that you need to ask to over deliver. And shout out to Adrienne Grace, who is a new friend of mine. We're in the mastermind. I'm in 3 masterminds now. And so one of the masterminds, I was talking to Adrienne, and we were talking about just creating value. And here's the question. What would the best version of myself do in this moment? Oh my gosh. Did you get that? What I just told you right there is gold. What would the best, highest, most actualized version of you do in the moment, right? And when you're feeling stuck, when you're feeling I don't want to do another rep, right? Let's say I'm practicing for a half marathon again in Lake Placid, New York, first week of October, and I don't feel like running another mile. Well, I could stop, and that's fine, right? I could be a quitter. I could also think about the best version of me, the guy who runs even faster, right? The guy who is even more cut and lean and healthy and energetic, right? How would he approach that mile when he gets feeling a bit stuck? And when you connect with that future version of yourself, it's really hard to play small. Do not miss how impactful that idea is. So connect with your best version of yourself. That's what you want to do. Now, I want to talk really quick how I'm over delivering right now for you. One, I just gave you some awesome, ideas and a question that you can take action on and see results literally right now if you do that, right? But the other way I'm over delivering is I am putting together an incredibly special deal for ruckus makers who take action today, because this deal actually ends in about 5-7 hours, right? By 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, this deal's over. But if you take advantage, and hundreds of people took advantage this week, you're going to get something really special. So let me tell you all about it. Basically, if you buy one copy of Mastermind Unlocking the Potential in Every School Leader, you're going to get 2 leadership trainings bonus plus the audiobook, all for the price of just one book. Now, all that stuff together, if you go to my website and buy it all piecemeal, it's going to cost you $300. If you take action today and do that, well, then it's only $25. This is a crazy deal. So let me show you it really quick, and we'll go to the website here. I just want to walk you through it, right? So if you go to betterleadersbetterschools.com/mastermind book special offer, okay? And I'll put that also on the screen just so you can see it. And that'll make it easy for you too, right? So betterleadersbetterschools.com/mastermind book special offer. For just the price of the book, $25, you get these bonus trainings. If you already sold and you want the book, even if you already have a copy, give it away. Click order now, and it'll bring you down here, and you get one copy. Here's the bonuses. Bonus number 1, you can see, is the Delegation Masterclass. And what I want to point out is what's in bold, right? What if you got back 10 to 20% of your time each week by learning how to effectively delegate, right? How would you, Ruckus Maker, use that bonus time? That's what I teach you in the Delegation Masterclass. You'll also learn how to identify the 3 biggest obstacles of delegation, learn how to identify there's actually 6 different levels of delegation. You'll have 2 different ways to sort and select what should come off your plate. I can even make that bigger for you too, if that helps. And you'll get a tried and true process, which is cool. It helps you guarantee in advance that the results you're going to get, you're going to be happy with what you delegate. I don't know about you. Sometimes in the past, I've been a little frustrated when I've delegated. You get the project back and you're like, what is this? What did you do there? Right? Well, you're going to get a process that's going to guarantee the results you want in advance. That's bonus 1. That's sold for $100 on my website. Or you can get the Delegation Masterclass in my book for $25. Plus, you get bonus 2, my Powerful Days course. So really, it's about starting your day with a win, creating that momentum, building the routines and rituals that are going to help sustain your success throughout the day. And what I want to show you here, this is what you get also. It's 5 modules, right? So the 4 things you must do every day, my best morning routine journal questions, my best evening routine journal questions. And by the way, the evening and the morning journal questions, just 5 minutes. That's how long it takes me, 5 minutes or less. And so you have this kind of time to grow your leadership. It's a very small investment, but high reward. Then I have something I call my secret note card tactic, which you can see. And then there's finally the 52 best reflection questions. And that's kind of cool because it's one for every week of the year, but you can use them individually and grow yourself. You can also use them with your team. You could use them with your family. So now we're talking about the delegation class, the Powerful Days course, plus the book. This is $225 of value just for $25. Like, Danny, you are over delivering. And then finally, there's bonus 3, right? So you can be the first ruckus maker in line to get access to my audiobook. So I'm re-recording it. I've negotiated my rights back. And so the cool thing with that is I can do whatever I want with the audiobook. I plan on creating tons and tons of extra content, extra leadership trainings, extra conversations with leaders I support so that you grow as a leader. You know, the podcast is amazing. Like, if it wasn't any good, then how did it get to the top 0.5% of all podcasts in the world? That's nearly 3 million shows worldwide. So here's what I know to be true. When you take action on what I teach, you see results, period. Like, that's how it works. So this audiobook, I am like, my vision, the mission is to make it the best audiobook in education, like the education industry. I'm going to do that. So the book too, when it's out, I'm gonna sell it for $50. So you get it for free by buying my Mastermind paperback this week. Why am I doing this? Why am I over delivering? One, I love my reputation of being someone who over delivers. Recently, so I'm doing this deal with the state of Delaware. We've built a first-year principals pipeline program to really support the principals. And I'm collaborating with the state. I'm collaborating with the Schoolhouse 302 guys. So Joe and TJ, they are the bomb. Check them out if you don't know them. And we ran into like a little snafu on a thing and thought it was going to cause like a major problem. And so I emailed the director at the state level and I said, here's what I think we could do. And his reply was like, are you serious? That is way above and beyond. And I wrote back, Michael, that's what I want to be known for. What do you want to be known for? When you think about your best version of yourself, how would they coach you in this moment to show up, right? That's why I put this deal together, to teach you. I practice what I preach. And finally, if you didn't know, I'm only 300. Well, actually, before the beginning of the week, I was 330 books away from bestseller status. I wanted to create and meet that professional milestone back when I started writing the book and signed the contract in 2019. Actually, I wonder if, well, it doesn't matter. On my screen, right, my desktop, I'll just share this with you. This wasn't the cover for the book, but I remember years ago, so this is story time, right? I remember years ago, Michael Hyatt talked about his process to write in a book. And he told his listeners of his podcast that he had a book cover designed. He had it framed. He put it up in his office, and it said title of the book, bestseller, right? And it had the awards and stuff like that on there. And every day when he would be there, working hard, pushing through the resistance, defeating the imposter syndrome, trying to create something special for his audience, right? That vision of being a bestseller and being successful pulled him through all the hard times. So I commissioned one of my great designer buddies, Michael. I said, design me a cover for my book. It's never going to be used. Nobody's ever going to see it. I'm only going to see it. But I'm going to put it on my screensaver, or excuse me, my desktop for my computer. I'm going to look at it, meditate on it, visualize it every single day. And I have. It's 2022. My desktop has not changed. The book's been out for 10 months. As of last week, it was 330 books away from being bestseller. When I started this email and video campaign to say and relaunch the book, hey, would you help me out? Will you help me out become a bestseller? We're only 203 books away. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't even include the book sales from this week because they kind of lag behind. Plus, like today, I just put in an order for 40 books. Now, talk to me about the bulk book orders. So we'll end here. Actually, we'll end there in a second. Here's what I want you to take action on. What is a bold vision, right? What's a bold vision that you're working on that you need to actually like make a reality and see and visualize and meditate on in this moment too? And actually, I didn't even think of this, but aren't both stories connected? The best, highest version of yourself and the vision of where you're going, we are constantly going there as leaders, right? This motivates us. It motivates me. I don't even care if like I hope that people get value from these videos or podcasts and the content I create. But I'll tell you this, I get value from it because it's just me reflecting. I'm doing my learning in public, right? Showing my work. Okay. So what I wanted to end with is just this idea. The bulk book sales. So for districts, they have a different deal. And essentially, again, over delivering, I charge $7,000 for 1 hour, 30 minutes, or up to a half day. There's no half day because it's just, or there's no 1 hour. I don't have an hourly rate. The amount of energy and the intensity and the value I create, even in 30 minutes or an hour or a half day, it's all the same. Same amount of work, so same price. Full day, a little bit more. So full day price is $12K. But what I told districts this week, and a number of them did it, if you do a bulk purchase order, 20, 40 more books, then I'll waive my speaker fee. No 7K, no 12K. So essentially, right, 20 books, $500, 40 books, $1,000. You're saving at least $6,000 from bringing me in as of September. Those are September 2022 prices, right? And like, that's a deal. Okay. So anyways, that's that. The bulk, if you're not in the situation where you can do a bulk purchase order, which is totally fine, get a single copy, $25, get the Delegation Masterclass, Powerful Days course, and the audiobook, $300 of value for $25. And at the end of the day, how are you going to over deliver, right? If you've watched this long, first tell me if you bought the book. Go there, grab the book. Let me show you one more time. betterleadersbetterschools.com/mastermind book special offer. If you want to see again, like let's say you land on the page, what do you do next? You click order now, which brings you here. If you're doing one copy, buy one copy, you can get it in your cart and whatever. It makes it quite easy. Okay. So that's that. You've been online before. I don't have to talk about that anymore. How are you over delivering? What is the best version of yourself wants you to do in this moment to pull you through the hard stuff? Okay. Bye for now. Go make a ruckus. I hope you have a great weekend.